Menopause without suffering. It's possible. Do you feel like your body no longer responds as it used to? Hot flashes, insomnia, fatigue, and mood swings may seem inevitable, but they don't have to be a burden. The truth is, menopause doesn't have to be a nightmare. You deserve to go through this phase with balance, energy, and well-being. The key lies in small changes to your routine. The right diet, movement, hydration, and good choices can transform your experience. Want to know how? Let's discover together the path to a lighter menopause full of quality of life. Constipation may indicate problems with serotonin production. Now let's talk about something that almost no one likes to mention, but that makes all the difference to your health. Your intestines. But first, just make sure you're subscribed to the channel, because here, I'll bring you content related to women's health and well-being. Have you ever heard a grandma or aunt say, "This child is cranky because they're constipated"? Well, they were right. When we go days without going to the bathroom, our body doesn't function properly. But do you know what the bigger problem is? The intestines are the main producers of serotonin, the happiness hormone. In other words, if your intestines aren't working properly, your serotonin production drops. And without serotonin, you can become more irritable, down, and even sad. So, what's the solution? Easy. Drink plenty of water. Eat more fruits, vegetables, and fiber. Avoid processed foods. Move. Exercise helps your intestines function better. In short, want to be happier and in a better mood? Take care of your intestines. Diet directly impacts health during menopause. Now, imagine you have two options for fuel for your car. Option 1A, pure high-quality fuel that makes the engine run smoothly. Option 2A, fuel mixed with dirt, causing the car to sputter and break down faster. Which one would you choose? Your body works the same way. If you eat natural, healthy foods, it responds well. But if you eat a lot of processed foods, those that sit on the supermarket shelf for years, your body starts to complain. The secret is simple. Peel more and unpack less. If it's from the earth, the market, or the farm without packaging, you can bet it's healthier. And why is this so important during menopause? Because food influences hormones, energy, and even mood. If you want to go through this phase with more energy, start with your plate. Physical activity regulates hormones and improves overall health. Do you know that day when you wake up feeling tired, down, and wanting to spend the whole day on the couch? Now, think about the day you decided to take a walk or do some exercise. Then came that incredible feeling of well-being, right? This happens because physical activity releases hormones that make you feel better, like endorphins and serotonin. In addition, exercise helps balance the hormones of menopause, reduces the risk of diseases, and even improves mood. And here's the thing. You don't have to love exercise right away. Start with something simple and gradually increase it. The important thing is to create the habit. Moving a little every day is better than staying still, waiting for your body to complain. Hydration is essential for metabolism and the intestines. If I told you that water is almost like a natural medicine, would you believe me? Think of your body as a river. When it has plenty of water, it flows clean and strong. But when it has little water, it becomes a stagnant swamp. Guess what? Your intestines also need water to function properly. If you don't drink enough, you may suffer from constipation, dry skin, headaches, and even more fatigue. The math is simple. Multiply your weight by 35, and voila. That's the number of milliliters of water you should drink per day. Drink water as if it were the secret to youth. Because, deep down, it really is. Had you ever heard of this? Let me know in the comments if you already knew. HRT and the risk of breast cancer. The context matters. A lot of people are afraid of hormone replacement therapy, HRT, because they've heard it causes breast cancer. But is that all there is to it? A study showed that, out of every 1,000 women, 23 would naturally have breast cancer. If they used HRT, that number would rise to 27 cases. Now, check this out. And if these same women drank alcohol regularly, +5 cases. If they were smokers, +3 cases. If they were overweight, +24 cases. In other words, obesity increases the risk much more than HRT. So instead of fearing without understanding the context, it's ideal to seek information and talk to a good doctor. Obesity increases the risk of cancer more than HRT. Now, imagine a scale. On one side, we have the fear of hormone replacement therapy. On the other side, we have a worrying fact. Women in menopause tend to gain 10 kilograms in the first 10 years. This means that, if nothing is done, many end up developing overweight or obesity. And guess what? Obesity is one of the biggest risk factors for breast cancer. So, what's the best choice? Focus on what really matters. Maintain a healthy weight, eat well, exercise, and seek medical help to understand if hormone replacement therapy is right for you. If the problem is fear, the solution is information. Knowledge allows healthier choices during menopause. If you could go back in time and give advice to your younger self, what would you say? Maybe you'd tell yourself to enjoy your youth more, eat better, or not worry so much about certain fears, right? The truth is, the more knowledge you have, the better choices you can make. Menopause doesn't have to be a nightmare. With the right information, you can go through this phase with health, energy, and quality of life. Now that you know all of this, share it with your friends. They all deserve to know that menopause can be a much calmer phase. So, what will you start changing today? Thank you for watching until the end. Don't forget to subscribe and leave your like.